Headed to Minnewanka Lake. This is supposed to be a must-see when you're staying in Banff, so we're gonna check it out and see what all the fuss is about. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Tigner Adventures. We are at just outside of Banff, Alberta, Canada. So yesterday we went through and toured the whole town and looked at things in town. Today we're going to check on a few things that's just kind of outside of town, just kind of get an idea of what's going on. And this is the biggest lake, what?
Minnewanka.
Well, Minnewanka Lake.
Yeah.
And
the biggest lake in Banff.
The biggest lake in Banff National Park. So
it became the biggest lake because they had dammed it off 3 times in the last century, bringing up the water 25 meters, which made it the biggest lake.
So 25 meters times that 75 feet, basically. One of the interesting things is that, of course, like all lakes and places that are dammed up, they buried a town or flooded a town, and you can scuba dive. That's the only way you can see it. Seems kind of cold water to me, but
Not for me.
Considering it's 40 degrees at night, I can't imagine the lake being that warm. But they do have scuba diving trips, and you can go down and scuba dive down to see the city down below. Oh, yeah. I mean, the water is nice and clear. That's one of the cool things about it, because it's so cold. You know, cold water makes clear water. But you might want to wear a dry suit or something.
The Caribbean is clear, and it is not.
Well, okay, it's not cold. That's true. So, okay.
It's not true.
All right, so we started the morning out on just driving up here from our camping spot. It's only about 11 miles from our camping spot. Well, or 11 minutes, I should say. That's maybe not quite 11 miles, but anyway. It's an actual loop road, and across the dam and out through around. It's just a big old loop. But you get to stop here at this lake. So again, this is Lake Minnewanka. They have lots of parking, so that's pretty nice. And then right here between the RV parking and the main parking is a very large bathroom facility, so it is taken care of. They have a nice little snack bar area right there. And then on the lake itself, you go down here on this dock. There's a tickets office right down there, and you can actually get a ticket for a boat cruise actually around the lake. But if you don't want to take a boat around the lake, you can always just play in the water, so you can swim here. It's a little nippy right now, but still nice, clean, clear, fun water. Well, we found another set of red chairs. There's supposed to be 11 of them around the Banff area. So all right, so we are sitting in the red chairs. So what? Yeah, what's the story with these red chairs?
They've placed them several places around Banff, so you can try to find them and to get pictures. And I think you're supposed to Instagram them with your picture. And so you see different places, not just the most biggest attractions. They bring you to different other attractions that are beautiful also. And
there's 11 sets of them.
So we've got 2.
11 sets out somewhere. So.
Oh, I have the.
Oh, there's the map?
Well, yeah, I have the coordinates too.
Ah.
I took a picture.
All right.
Nothing's easy around here.
Nothing's easy?
It's all confusing. We didn't even know they had tours on this lake.
Yeah, we didn't know they had tours. We just found that out when we got here. So anyway, all right, so we're going to continue on checking things out around the lake. Ninette forgot my hat.
Well, I got him a sandwich, some snacks, a drink, his coat.
Anyway, my daughter gave me this nice
handkerchief
that's got the Zion National Park on it, actually. So I'm using that for my do-rag today. So thank you, Jeanette. It works very well. They have a pretty nice trail system around the lake here, and you can kind of take off little areas and kind of get a better look of the lake. So we're gonna walk up here, get a little bit higher up here and see, looking down on the lake. We're trying to get the color to pop out. Definitely a popular place for families. Today is Monday, so these are not just locals probably. These are people that are visiting just like we are, checking out the area, enjoying it. So look at that lake. A nice view here. It really goes back up into the canyon there. And that's what the boat ride takes you up in there and talks about the whole history of the lake. So we're just following this trail. There wasn't really any markers or anything, so we're kind of lost on some of the stuff. I think they probably could have done a little bit better job for us foreigners that can't quite figure things out a little bit. But if you follow all the people, then you're gonna figure out where everything goes, because maybe they've got the in and we don't, I don't know. But but anyway, we're just kind of walking around the lake here, and we don't know how far. I mean, the lake is humongous, so we're not gonna go all the way around it. But we're not gonna, but we don't know where we're going, I guess I should say. We're just walking along, wandering along the lake here, just enjoying the views. All right, so we just talked to some individuals that are coming back from where this path goes. This path actually goes all the way around the lake. It's 9 miles and something, and it comes out actually on the other side of the dam. Yeah, it would have been fun to ride the bikes. I don't know if bikes are allowed, but I haven't seen anyone riding bikes yet. It's nice to know that we know where we're going now. But the short side of this lake, the short side of this path, I should say, is actually going to Stewart's Bridge, which was like 1.4 or something like that, 1.2 meters. I did see a sign about Stewart's Bridge, but I couldn't really tell where it was really pointing to. I thought it was pointing down the road. So, but apparently this is the road. So anyway, so we're gonna check out this bridge. The individuals that we were talking to said that it was pretty darn cool. So that's what we're gonna check out. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Ninette's over here just walking along. I'm taking all the fame and glory. No.
As always.
So this was a road. We just came up right there. It circles around and goes back. And then if we pan around here, this is the actual trail sign. So hey, we are making progress. We have found the trail sign, Stewart's Canyon. E-bikes prohibited. Here is the sign. So we got 0.9 kilometers to go to Stewart Canyon. That's where the actual bridge is. We are continuing down the trail here, and I just want to clarify one thing, because I do get comments from you guys. Probably just guys, but I don't know. But anyway, probably women too, because they like Tansy, but they want to see more of Ninette and more of Tansy, right? So here's Ninette. So we got to include her all the time on the video. We don't want to leave her out.
Okay, show the lake. That's what we want to see.
Between Tansy and her, they're both camera shy. Here is the lake. And as we pan around here, we have a little marina that somebody kind of put together right here. There's nothing really there. You can't launch any boats there, but you can tie up. But look at those mountains. And look at the clear water. I just think it's interesting. The Canadian Rockies have some really interesting designs in the actual rock of the mountain. This is a picture of our stay up at what was called Preacher's Point, and we videotaped the area we were parked at and the mountains and what they look like. And you can see all these swirly designs within the actual rock. And that's because it had snowed the week before we got there. So the weather, it's been kind of cold and rainy here. For you individuals that are not metric oriented, so it is 0.62 miles to every kilometer. So you have to times that towards to whatever kilometers listed on the sign. So it's a lot smaller or shorter than what it shows as far as 1.2 kilometers or 0.8 kilometers. So anyway, that's good. Works in our advantage, makes it a short hike. So the trail is kind of interesting here. Kind of rocky, but you definitely wouldn't want to get too close to the edge. Might just kind of go right over. So, but look at that. Only if I'm filming. But look at that view. Isn't that pretty? Just look out through there and the mountains. Yep. This is a one determined tree. It couldn't go straight up, but it's going out to the side, but two roots going in the ground. Wow. Kind of interesting things you see in the forest. Look how clear that water is. Crystal clear. Well, we're continuing on down the path here some more, and it seems to just keep going and going. We asked one lady if we're getting close, and she goes, "You're closer." So I guess that answers that question. Looks like we are coming upon the bridge here. So yeah, so we've made it, and it's kind of interesting looking. This is just looking off from the side here at the bridge itself. It says no boats beyond this point. But look at how pretty the river is. This is Stewart's Bridge. Pretty interesting looking. Just looking down the bridge right here. We have made it to the canyon. Look at that nice canyon up there. This is the river running down into the lake. So, pretty interesting. We are going to work our way back now, but Ninette's going to show us a cool flower that she's never seen before that she found down here. So here are the flowers that she found.
This one's got 6 petals.
There's quite a few of them here.
Look at them all over. They're so cool.
One of the things about hiking in the forest is not to see how fast you can get through, but all the different things that you can find while you're there. All right, we have finished the hike, and we are now going to continue on going across the dam and following the road all the way back to Banff. But just on the other side of the dam here is another little lake called Two Jacks. So we're going to stop at Two Jacks and see what that lake looks like and the size of it. There's the red chairs. So this is Two Jacks. Very calm. So a little easier to paddleboard on. And it's not quite as big as the other one. All right, well, Lake Minnewanka. And Lake Two Jacks. That was pretty cool. So we have decided we're going to go ahead and stop this video at this point. We've come back to camp. We're going to kind of check on Tansy, but we got some more adventure for later today. That'll just be on a different video. So thanks for coming with us today. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of, I mean, it's a really pretty lake and a really great hike. So the bridge was pretty interesting, and look at the flowers. You know, Ninette found those extra flowers, you know, that she didn't know what they were. So anyway, something new. So thanks for coming along. We'll just say our goodbyes, and hope to see you on the next video or down the road somewhere. So take care.
Bye.